Okay, so this is just a quick video on the question is, why do sell-offs in stocks that go parabolic, why does the pullback, the big pullback happen on the next day and not the same day? Well, in general, that is the case. You see the stocks skyrocket and, in this case, 2, 4, 6, 7 days up before you get the pullback like this. Fuel cell, 2, 4, 6, 7 days up before the pullback. NEO was up 3 days, but big strong market. XPEV up 3 days, and then you get this pullback, but nice pop flag, and then 3 days up, pullback. Not as dramatic as some of the pullbacks. SPI, this was a one-day wonder. This is a difference. Here's you get these one-day wonder stocks. But when they really go, which is different than a parabolic. So let's discern those two things first. When you get stocks like this, I mean, this is what we'd call a one-day wonder, and then it pulls back. Here's your one-day wonder, pullback, one-day wonder. So that goes parabolic in a day and pulls back. The move generally isn't as far. And you get these big long wicks up, and then it closes at the bottom. That's your one-day wonder. Stocks like the Blink, though, you don't get that long wick at the top, and it's just until the next day that it comes back. What happens is, so you get this frenzy, and everybody's buying the stock. You get this huge frenzy and everybody jumping in, 2-3 days, and it goes parabolic, and it just gets completely out of whack. I mean, think about this for a second. Blink, just 1 second. So I have to think about this in real terms, and I'm not picking on Blink for any particular reason. It's just, this is a parabolic chart. Made a nice cup and handle, broke out, away it went. But there's approximately, let's just say there's 30 million shares outstanding, because that's just a nice round numbers. I think it's around 33 million. Doesn't matter. Let's just call it 30 million. So here the stock is trading at $10 before the run. $33 million, 33 million shares outstanding. 30 million, let's call it. 300 million market cap. The stock quadruples or more. Goes to 37. All of a sudden it has 1.1 billion market cap. Stock triples. What's changed in the price of, what's changed in the world, other than Biden getting elected and he's saying that green energy is going to be big, and markets tend to predict that, looking further out. But what's changed Blink to go from 300 million to 1.1 billion in market cap? And so we get this huge move up, and at some point the music stops and everybody's running to get into the chair, and there's no chairs left. Now, quite often this will coincide with all the other stocks, maybe the leaders coming off, right? Might not have anything to do with Blink being parabolic. It might be that NEO's selling off, XPEV's selling off. Now all of a sudden people are taking everything out of the market, and so they see these pulling back, they just sell everything. BLNK being one, fuel cell being one. The same thing. I mean, fuel cell was market cap $2 billion now at $7. So it's got 300 million shares outstanding. So at $3, it was $1 billion market cap. And it went to 3 billion market cap. Billion, did I say? doesn't matter. Close enough. It doesn't matter. I mean, the point is that what changed here in fuel cell from 2 weeks ago or last week, where it was trading at $1 billion market cap, and then it traded up to $3 billion in market cap. What value was there that added $2 billion to this market cap? Probably none, not that much. I mean, if a company grows by 20%, I mean, that's huge. That's huge. 30%, that'd be huge. That would take it to, $3.60, not 10. So, massive. So eventually, all the Robinhood buyers dry up and there's nobody left, and all the short sellers, and a lot of this squeeze is the shorts, selling to the shorts covering, plus the Robinhood buyers coming in and running it up to 10. Absolute market exuberance. There's no reason for it to be at 10, and overnight the music stops and everybody goes, holy shizen, I better get out of this. And sure enough, and you get the big pullback. Now we're on the back side of the move. After it goes parabolic like this, and then the next day when you get this move, quite often though, you'll see a chart like, let me just see if this is one of them. You'll get this chart as well. I mean, this is typical of what these are the kind of trading patterns that we're looking for on an intraday, where we see this next candle is red and we sell off. Well, imagine this as an intraday chart, and we see this big spike up, we get this big long wick up, and then down it closes. And if the next 2 minutes or the next 5 minute, if this was a 2-minute chart, is red, we need to get out of that chart. We're not the only ones that see this big long wick up and down. So here's a stock that is having the pullback on the same day. Big long wick up, closes near the bottom, next trade's red, off it comes, down it goes. As the famous guys that calls a fight, he said, down goes Fraser. So this is, so you get this big long wick up and you get it rolling, but this is a parabolic move. They can't go straight up forever. They need to stop somewhere. And when they start to come off, then they come off big. And it usually happens the next day because they ran out of buyers. There's no buyers left for it. Nobody, it's the greater fool than I am theory in full force.